A Little More Summertime is a song by Jason Aldean. It was written by Jerry Flowers, Tony Martin, and Wendell Mobley. We're going to be in the key of A, and on acoustic guitar, we're going to be using capo 2 and key of G chords. And the lead guitar's got some pretty rockin' stuff that we'll get into.
September day. Was I crazy to think she'd stay? That sun would have just hung up in the sky just a little bit, yeah, just a little bit longer. Those blue water waves could have stayed our feet on the beach instead of going out with the tide.
A Little More Summertime has some pretty basic, accessible things going on the acoustic end of things. Let's dig right in. We're in the key of A, using capo on the 2nd fret. A lot of key of G chords. We'll just start right there with what chords we're using. We got a good old-fashioned G chord, E minor 7, C2, D, and then A minor 7, right? Those are the chords we're going to be using. We have our chords. Let's go ahead and dig into the strumming pattern. There's just one strumming pattern as far as I can tell going on in the track. Like I've said in a lot of other stuff, there's not like a precise, perfect strum pattern that like only happens this way every time. There's always going to be variation, little things that, you know, definitely add interest to the song. But for the most part, it's this idea, this main strumming pattern. There may be like slightly little different things or whatever that happened in the song. Here's what the strum pattern is. It goes like this. Sorry. Right? It's pretty similar to one you probably heard in a lot of, or played in a lot of other songs. Just a little bit different kind of halfway through towards the end or whatever. It'll be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Right? Let's do that slowly together. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. go to the E minor 7. So that's actually the intro right there. The G and E minor 7. And pretty much most of the song, it's gonna be 2 bars of each chord. There are a few areas, which we'll get to, where it may just be 1 bar. Let's talk about the tone. I'm playing a Telecaster, but if you've got a guitar with humbuckers, that'll definitely help you out. A Les Paul or a PRS or something. It sounds like that's what they're using on the recording. Also, if you've got a high gain amp, you're in luck, because this song needs some high gain. If you don't, maybe just have a distortion pedal and you want to turn it up to 11 or 13 or whatever, however high it'll go. Also, there's some delay. I think it's an 1/8 note delay. And if you've got it, some reverb will definitely help. It's not essential, but it's kind of got that stadium rock kind of sound to it. So let's talk about what we're going to be playing. We're in the key of A. A lot of pentatonic stuff going on, and power chords and palm muting and this and that. So let's just get started on the intro. Some single string stuff. We'll start on the G string, 4th fret, and slide up to the 6th fret. And hold that through into the next measure. Come up to the 9th fret. And then 4th to 6th fret again. And that's the intro. So let's slow that down for a second. I'll count us in slow just to kind of get our handle on this. Here we go. 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I do kind of like a muted up strum. And it's kind of somewhere around the 15th fret. It's, these kind of things, they don't have to be absolutely perfect. It's just kind of like a little bit of flair. So I'm writing 15th fret on the tab, if you want to do that. It might even be, the 16th or 17th fret, or I don't know. Maybe you want to start really high. But I'm going to say the 15th for now. Anyways, moving on. We're going to do a quick grace note, 9th fret of the D, sliding up to the 11th fret. And then the 7th fret of the D. Quick stab on the 9th fret of the G, and then you're gonna hit it again and bend it up. Bring it down real fast and hit it one more time. And there's kind of a quick slide up. These are kind of like just little bits of flair to make this a little more interesting. It's like the swagger that makes, the notes go a little further than just notes, right? However that works. Do the same thing again as how it started. And here's where it's a little bit different. I'm sorry. Working in the pentatonic world here, I'm going 7th fret of the A, 9th fret, 7th fret of the D. I'm going to hit the 9th fret and slide up to the 11th fret. Coming right back down to it, not slide, I'm gonna actually let it off. Back to the 9th fret,